All right, so this past weekend was Wrestlemania week. I had one booking, which was fine. That's fine for me because, last Wrestlemania weekend was in Florida or wherever it was, and I was wrestling in a church in Turley, Oklahoma, in front of maybe 30, 40 people, in a tag match against Sam Stackhouse. And a year later, he's wrestling all over WrestleMania weekend, booked GCW everywhere. And me, not as widely known as Sam Stackhouse, but just the fact that I have upped my game just a little bit and have a booking in a top company in Texas, Lucha Brutal, on WrestleMania weekend, that I'm proud of that, because that's something that a year seems like a long time, but really it's short. But anyway, this past weekend I was at Lucha Brutal teaming with Tatum Manning and Luther Curtis. We formed a trio known as Cox.
Kappa, Phi, Chi, but you can just call us Cox.
And so for whatever reason, Lucha Brutal thought that Tatum Manning, one of the top rising young stars in Texas, he's a champion at MPX, and Luther Curtis, another young, talented, top rising star in Texas,
Cox rules, baby!
and myself, the mullet daddy Johnny Kove, would work well together as a tag team, as a stable known as Cox. And I think they were right. For whatever reason they thought it's 100% correct, because I thought for the first time us ever really getting in the ring together, ever talking to each other more than just a standard hello, how are you, goodbye, I think we knocked it out of the park. And I think the future's bright for Cox.
Cox rules, baby!
Every Lucha Brutal show has been fun. The environment at Lola's Trailer Park, the bar, the crowd's always been hot. Every match, top to bottom, they got the best talent in the world. They have ASF, Prince Adam, Nathan Bradley, Danny B, Tino Valentino. Everybody who's going to be a big name in the future is at Lucha Brutal. And I'm really excited for where things are going to go at Lucha Brutal for our team, and just in general where things are going to go for me after this past weekend, because I think the mullet daddy stuff's really starting to catch on. I'm really starting to get my name out there in more of a better way than just shaking hands and making contact. My work is starting to speak for itself. And if you want to go back and look at my match with Jerome I had at All-Star Pro, or whenever this match gets uploaded, or just there's a few matches I've had this past year that I'm really proud of. So if you go to the YouTube you're watching right now and check out some of those matches, you can see the difference from where I was 2 years ago to where I was a year ago to where I am now. And it really, you can really see it for yourself. Where I'm at next, NCWO on the 30th, I'm wrestling the Gatekeeper, who is another young, up-and-coming guy who I think we're gonna steal the show. I mean, that's just my opinion. But we're gonna have to go out there and prove it, so I'm really looking forward to that. Just stay watching, stay tuned, and I'm gonna try to stay over. So see you later.